I had to do a video for all aspiring makeup artists. Maybe this is an inspirational push, a kick, I don't know, but we need to go ahead and make some dreams start happening, because it's a whole lot of us out there wishing and hoping and all that kind of good stuff, but we got to make these dreams a reality, and it's so attainable. It's so attainable. Sparkly Pop Tart and Maddie, both of you have sent me messages about wanting to become a makeup artist, and you can just feel your passion in those messages, and I so feel you on that passion. Like, I so feel you on that passion. So I just want to say that even though you are under 18, there are some things that you can start to do. Sparkly Pop Tart, you asked me what I wish I had known like earlier in the you know, quest for like makeup knowledge. And one thing that I can say that I wish I did know was that I didn't have to spend hundreds of dollars on makeup classes and this and that. That really it is practice. And now YouTube is huge. Like back when I first started, there wasn't YouTube, you know. Sound old, right? Like before there were computers. It wasn't that long ago. But one thing that I did was I would find these makeup classes and feel like, oh, I have to go to New York and take it. Like, I remember I was 18 years old the first time I'd ever gone to New York by myself on the Greyhound bus to take the Danessa Myricks makeup class. That $250 was huge. That was a lot of money, plus a $35 bus ticket. Plus I ended up staying the night because I don't know why I stayed the night, but I did. There was a reason. But anyway, and I went to that class, and it did help me a lot, and it opened a lot of inspirational doors for me. But there are tons and tons of ways that you can learn to do makeup where you don't have to spend a ton of money on classes. Now, I will say classes are amazing. Like, I've gone to maybe 7 or 8 Mac Pro classes that you use when you get your Pro card, or actually some stores just have classes, or counters have classes. I'll go to a lot of those. I've gone to the makeup show, of course. I've gone twice. We all know that. Makeup show, the dates have been announced on themakeupshow.com. May 17th and 18th, 2009 for New York, and February 22nd and 23rd in Miami. Mark those dates. Work hard to get there. But maybe not the two of you under 18, because you probably can't get in, so sorry about that. But everybody else over 18, mark those dates. Be there. And there's the American Beauty Tour, which is going to be in a bunch of different cities. Just go to themakeupshow.com, or thepowdergroup.com. There are tons of classes there. I'm looking at all the stuff that y'all asked me. I wrote it all down. One question was, how long has it taken you to know what you know? And that is the biggest thing. I have learned so much. You know how, like, you look at yourself when you're first starting and you say, this looks good. Oh, this looks great. I can do better. And then a few weeks from then, or a few months from then, or a few years from then, you look back at that makeup and you realize how much you've grown because the makeup has stepped up. Like, when I first started doing makeup, this look it was just me, like, being bored. Like, I had conditioner in my hair, and I was like, I want to learn cutting the crease. And I didn't get to cut the crease the way I wanted to. So then I just took the purple and just kept going, just to go to see how purple I could get and how metallic and what shape I could get. And it wasn't even a look I was going for, but it was just a practice. It was just for fun. And just those nights, like, there have been nights where it'll be a Friday night, and while other people are at the club, or they're on a date, or they're at the movies, or they're doing whatever, like, I'm sitting in my room playing with makeup, just trying to create some looks, or playing with textures, just playing and seeing how using a cream and a powder together will look, or using, you know, blue that people say we can't wear, or why we can really make certain things work, and why certain things we really have to work hard to get them to look okay. Just playing around like that will make you progress. Little things like that. The thing that has probably inspired me the most, which you can do right now at any age, which I've done, was to get online. I got on MySpace to do this. Got on MySpace and just look at different makeup artists' work. I mean, and I would friend each makeup artist or each inspiration. It doesn't have to be just a makeup artist. It can be just anybody that does makeup. Friend them and look at their work and get ideas. And, you know, and then sometimes you can ask them questions, and sometimes they won't respond, but just looking at their work is an inspiration that can give you a whole different mindset of makeup than you had before. You already know that Billy B is my all-time favorite makeup artist. And I look forward to everything that he's going to be coming out with, as far as books and shows and all kinds of things like that. But of course there is Kevin Aquan, who was you know, a legend. There's Pat McGrath. There are so many people. There's AJ Crimson. There's freaking I mean, you can go on forever. There's JJ. Like, I mean, personally, there are different people in my region that I look up to, different MAC trainers that have done seminars in my region that I just think are phenomenal, that I found on MySpace and friended them and look at their work, and that is so inspirational. So you might not be able to actually beat faces professionally or get a cosmetology license or anything like that, but you can still be your own makeup artist. You can still practice. Because some people on their 18th birthday, that's what I did. On my 18th birthday, I was at MAC applying, and I did not get in. Okay, I did not get in. But up until that 18th birthday, I was doing whatever I could. I was scared to touch people's faces, but I was playing on mine. You know, I was just working as hard as I could to try and figure out how to do stuff. And it wasn't until I became a makeup artist later down the line that I realized there were a lot of things that I needed help with back in the day, and still now. I don't know everything. I don't know a whole lot of stuff, but I still practice and I still try. So please don't think that your age is a deterrent right now, because it's not. That just gives you more time to perfect your craft, so by the time that you are 18, you will be banging out looks that we could only dream of. You can make it happen. Like, you can so make it happen at any age. I don't care how old you are. I don't care where you live. I don't care how much money you have. You can make that happen. If you have 5 eyeshadows in your kit, you bang out a billion different looks with those 5 eyeshadows. You can make it happen. So keep that in mind. Let me see how much time I have. Not much. Okay. Let's see. Building your kit, it takes time. Just, you know, don't worry about that right now. You can make that happen. If that means making sacrifices, like, I have a stupid amount of makeup. Like, really, so much so that I don't like to show it off, because there are other things that I could have done with that money. And it's so much makeup that I can't wear all of it. I mean, I should donate it. I give makeup away all the time because I just have too much. It's just too much. But it was a sacrifice that I made, and you don't have to have all this, is my point. You can definitely get by on a few things, and that can be a whole nother video. But I'll put a link up to some essentials for your kit. It was done by Kevin Bennett, so I'll put that up. And also, being a makeup artist, I just want to say real quick, if people are deterring you, because a lot of people deter us from becoming makeup artists because it's not a lucrative career, or it's a fantasy career or dream career, you do not have to be a full-time makeup artist. You can be a full-time makeup artist. You could say, I want to work at this counter full-time. That can be your way of making it. If you work at Nordstrom or Macy's, a lot of those different places, you make a commission. You make your salary plus your commission. You can be a freelance makeup artist for a company, meaning you can work for that company just for events or when they need you, and you'll make really good money hourly. I don't know, it depends on the region, but you do make good money, and you can do that on the side. They might need you once a month, they might need you 5 times a month. You just go to the counter manager and inquire to say, you know, I want to be a freelancer, what do I have to do? And they will tell you. Don't be scared. Like, go talk to people and see, get some advice. Everybody's different, and everybody will have something to add to the pot. Also, you know, you can be a freelance makeup artist and work at hair shows or fashion shoots and things like that. You just network, you know, get on MySpace and ask those people, hey, you know, do you know of any shoots coming up, or do you know if there's anybody that needs assistance, or do you have any advice? There are so many avenues in makeup, and I'm telling you, it's all so attainable. All you got to do is have that want, have that passion. You can make it happen. Practice, play, All the stuff, all the things that you have, the colors that you have that you think don't work for you, they do work for you. Just make them work. If a color is light, a foundation doesn't work for you, use it as a brow highlight and see how you can bang that out, or as a highlighter for your face. I mean, I have this is MAC Global Glow Mineralized Skin Finish from whatever collection, and I always thought it was too light, and I picked it up today and I use it as a subtle cheek highlight right in there, very, very subtle, with the Billy B brush that I always use, number 4, and I love it. It's such a subtle highlight. It's something